Hey, what's going down? I'm Donald Nelson with Supreme Confidence. You're listening to today's episode of the Love Affair Discussions podcast with Kels on the Confidence in the Klutch Network. Whether it's the game of basketball or the game of life, you got to have confidence in the clutch. Practice makes confidence. Pressure makes diamonds. Stay sucker free. Keep it a buck. Stay woke or get out. Listen to other podcasts and Google Play Music. And at confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com. Subscribe. High chair, rate and review. It's important. Visit us on Facebook, Confidence in the Klutch. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at K and the K. Coming up, we're going to talk about previous show feedback, question of the week, Are You Marriable segment, and much more. This is an open discussion about love. Confidence starts now. Ooh, I don't. I cannot hear that.
Yeah, I can't hear it either. Sounds like it's coming straight from the iPad.
Because it is. Ha!
It's not plugged in?
No, told you. I ain't ready.
It's all good.
Oh, man. I told you because everything, I'm discombobulated.
It's all good. We straight.
Because I need to charge this joint. That's happened when you was a student in grad school. Let's try that again. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence
4, 5, 6.
in the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.
Yo, Kelly.
What's up?
Now you gotta tag us in.
I'm trying to find it. Like,
Man, good luck.
I got it. Hold on. Let me see. I
You gotta
see.
share.
We're going live from Confidence in the Clutch, y'all.
Can you share it?
I'm about to share it for sure. Let me get up in here real quick.
So,
We're doing something new, y'all. Something new tonight.
that's how it's gonna go every time. Kelly,
Absolutely.
so can you share that feed?
I absolutely can.
Oh, well, that's what need to happen then.
Love Affair
We got artwork. I'm out here working.
Discussions is live, y'all. I hope y'all
Where
watching.
is it at? I don't see it. Yo.
It's in Confidence in the Clutch.
I'm in Confidence in the Clutch.
Okay, so here we go.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I shared it.
I ain't good. I don't see
not good?
Jack. Oh, maybe I need to look at the post. I don't see nothing.
You know what? I wonder if I share it. I can't tag you in it, can I?
Yeah, you can. What you mean?
Is that
But
what,
listen.
I
Listen.
don't have to tag you in it. You good?
I don't see the joint, so
Here it is. Here we go. We good. We live. Confidence in the Clutch, y'all. This is different. Like, we are.
promoting the brand, man. We ain't got time to play games with nobody else's kids.
Yes,
here
absolutely.
It is. All videos. I get it.
You sharing it?
Yeah, I guess. I suppose you know what I'm saying.
Y'all, we doing something new. We straight coming from Confidence in the Clutch, okay? The network.
Facebook page, like it.
Absolutely. Like it, share it.
I don't know what's going on with this phone either. So.
Follow it. Confidence in the Clutch is a network with so many different levels.
Did you tag me? And I can't do nothing. So I'm very limited with this joint, yo.
I'm about to share it again. Wait, yes I can. Let me see.
I don't know how to do none of this. I'm not a social media whore. I gotta get it together though. As long as you tagging it, we done missed the whole first song.
It's cool though.
No,
This is
cool
something new for us. Like we are learning. This is a process.
Should have did this off wax.
It's cool though.
It's cool to you.
We got people that's like looking forward to it. We like posted that we was gonna be live at 9 p.m. tonight. So it's like 9:24. It's cool though. We gotta get our technology straight. So those of you who are watching us right now, we are live on Confidence in the Clutch Network.
But I can't share with my joint, you know.
So here we go.
Oh,
I tagged you in
right
it.
here.
You
I see
good?
it right now. I got
You
it
got
now.
it?
I got it now.
Okay, cool. Donald is not into the social media like I am, so
I don't care less.
we getting it together. We're gonna get you straight, cause after Love Affair Discussions, you're gonna be all up in this technology. So yeah, here we go.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Start it off, Kels.
All right, so let me get into this here. Here we go. So coming up, or pretty much what we're gonna do is just we're gonna, how we start the confidence in the Klutch. You know how we start the love affair discussions. We start off with that's how you feel. Like for real, that's how you feel. Okay, so let me tell y'all something. I've been on Facebook, right? And I've just been watching. One of our viewers posted like this, or actually one of our viewers shared a post about, I don't know if those of y'all who watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, if you know the group Escape, you know who Kandi Burruss is, right? So there was someone who posted something on Facebook. Talked about Kandi Burruss, right? A wealthy black woman. Now she's wealthy because she's
rich.
No, when you got money, we just say you wealthy. You beyond rich because you're wealthy. No, it's
the other way around. Rich is having money. Rich is playing for the team. Wealthy is owning the team. She's rich.
You don't think she owns the team?
She don't own the network. She's doing her reality show on those. She's not wealthy. She's a player. She's not an owner.
Yeah, but she's still building her brand still right now. Okay, so all right, cool. I'm gonna roll with that.
Let's agree on something. Does she own the network?
No, she don't own
We agree
Bravo
on something
TV.
to move on. That's real. So,
okay, so
how about that?
So, we know she got money. She got paper, like for real. Like she can move how she want to move, do how she want to do it. Let me tell y'all something. One day, definitely gonna be making moves, y'all. Okay? I'm gonna be making moves like Kandi Burruss. Okay? So, anyways, Kandi bought her teenage daughter a $100,000 Porsche, right? This is what they're saying. Supposedly without consulting her husband, right? Who is not the father of her child.
That's unnecessary.
But look, hold on.
What doesn't matter?
So listen.
That's unnecessary. I hate.
But listen, hold on. Listen, Donald, right? So was she wrong for spending the amount of money on her daughter without discussing it with him? And so a lot of people were posting, I'm watching this comment like, wow, that's really how you feel? Like you just gonna be out here having a discussion about this lady, like and her money and what she spends. So, some people were saying it's the principle. Like, yeah, okay, it's not her father, but it's money that's coming out of our household. So they're saying like it's the principle of communication, and you should have had the conversation just to say, hey, I'm buying so and so. I'm buying my baby a $100,000 car. Whether you buying it, leasing it, whatever the case is, her baby got turned 16 and got a Porsche. Like how many 16-year-olds y'all know got Porsches? Like for real. I ain't seen one yet, but I guess some people were saying like, is that cool? Like what's the situation with that? Like, is it cool for her? Now y'all know Kandi got money. She had money before she got married. That's why he signed a prenup. Okay. Money before she got married. Does she really have to have a conversation with her husband about how much money she's gonna spend on her daughter? Mind you, it's not his child, but it's her daughter. So what do you think about that? Should she have consulted with her husband before making this major purchase? What you think?
Of course, it's a major purchase. It's not going to buy a purse.
Hey, she might have $100,000 purses. We don't know.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm mixed with the whole that wasn't her daddy stuff. I'm turned off. I don't care if women do that. I refuse to talk to black women. I'm dead ass. I refuse to talk to them.
Okay.
Because that's a form of psychological warfare. That because he ain't the listen. If I can't tell you when you can buy her something, don't ask me to help you discipline her. Don't have me go talking to her when she tripping with you. Don't have me go picking her up from school or dropping her off anywhere. Then, if that's the case, how about that?
That's how you feel. Hey y'all, that's how he feel. Cool. All right. So, me on the other hand, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. For the sake of the relationship and knowing that communication is definitely key in a relationship, I feel like it should have been a conversation. Now, I'm not saying, I don't know if he had an issue with it, but, people were posting it saying, not necessarily saying he had an issue, but just posting it and making their comments on it. So I think it's a conversation. Any major purchase like that, yeah, you definitely need to have a conversation. It doesn't matter that it's my child, it's not your daughter, that whole situation. We're in a marriage, okay? And we need to be able to communicate with each other, pretty much about everything. So I'm hoping that there was a conversation that took place between her and her husband about this major purchase. Hey, I'm thinking about buying my baby this car. What you think? You know what I'm saying? Bring him into it, kind of get a feel for where he's at, because guess what, y'all? He probably got one too anyway, so.
Listen, man, here's the thing. You're a sucker for putting it on social media. You marked for commenting on it because it don't matter. It ain't you. I just feel like that shit weak. That shit weak. The whole argument is weak. First of all, you stunting on all the cats that can't do it. Who gives a damn if it's a Porsche or whatever or a Pontiac? I don't give a damn about none of that. Just be blessed that you can buy your baby a car. I don't.
Okay.
I'm tired of all that. I don't do this. I don't do the whole housewife shit anyway. I don't do none of that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? She is a songwriter, so people follow her. She got her own. I think she got her own podcast.
Okay. I don't care.
In fact, I think she got her own show.
I don't care. How the tour go?
Whatever. All right.
How the tour go?
What, the escape tour?
Yeah.
I don't think it lasted that long.
But because of who?
I didn't see it.
Because of who? What are the reports saying?
What you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking a question.
I don't know, y'all. I'm into the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I did watch the whole little reality about the escape tour and stuff like that. And the main focus was her. So
I just want to know where the
Real Housewives.
I just asked a question. I want to know where the Real Housewives of Milwaukee at. Stand up. Oh. Y'all not around.
I don't know.
All right. It's my turn.
Yeah, let's move on.
My turn.
But let's move on and talk about what we talked about last week, right?
That's how you feel, don't I? Ain't I part of the show? Damn, my fault. I told you,
y'all.
Yo, anybody that want to come, that can come on with it. I'll just produce the motherfucker. You can sit right here. I'll sit over there with all the intricacies and all that. I'll move all this over there. You can sit right here with her because she just forgetting about a player.
My bad, y'all. Co-creator, go ahead.
Co-creator. Listen,
co-creator, engineer, extraordinaire.
She's gonna keep on disrespecting the whole culture of the craft, man.
Engineer.
I hit her with the nice graphics. She walked in like, "What is that?" I did it in 2 minutes on Adobe. Like, she just mad. She mad at my shine,
I said that was dope.
The
dope. Graphics is dope.
I'm dope. Let me tell you something.
Dope for doing the graphics for sure. Because the graphics that you posted, the graphics that y'all see on Facebook, that's. Look, I'm about to say
cheers.
Like the kids.
Cheers. I'm
about to say like the kids.
This is wine. It's not.
My bad.
Let
me get my wine glass, y'all.
You got it, y'all. That's what you wanted to cheers. It's all good.
Okay. You dope. The graphics are dope, y'all.
All right, now
let us know what y'all think about the graphics.
Now here's the thing. That's how I feel. Bossy, demanding, controlling women get on my damn nerves. I don't give a damn if it's your mama, your grandmama, your baby mama, your little daughter, your little sister, your niece. Bossy, demanding, controlling women get on my nerves because it's another level to that shit if you bossy, demanding, controlling, and sweet. Like, see, they missed the sweet part. Now I'm tired of them. They can go fight a war in Iraq and Afghanistan with all the murderers of kids and the pedophiles and shit. Send all them over to Iraq and Afghanistan. Straight up. That's it.
Wait.
That's
okay,
it.
wait.
That's it.
So that's how you feel?
That's it.
The bossy and demanding women?
The bossy, demanding, controlling women that don't know how to be sweet. You heard me?
Don't know how to be sweet.
Mm-mm.
Can do what?
Go to Afghanistan with the child molesters and the people that shoot kids and drive around in accidents and kill kids and innocent people. Everybody like that need to go fight in the war and be in the military. Stop sending innocent people to get killed. Train them to be killers. That's how I feel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's a lot of women. I'm tired of women can't be wrong. Like, how you can't never be wrong, motherfucker. Like, I ain't with that shit. I ain't with that happy wife and happy life shit. Never. Maybe that's why I'm single. I'm never laying down for that.
I think it goes both ways. Just to speak on that. I mean, happy wife, happy husband. I think it's
shit. You gotta women don't believe in no happy husband. complain too damn much.
Okay, some women do. I believe that you have to keep your husband happy and satisfied.
You keep him happy and satisfied, he'll still be a hoe.
Not necessarily, but we'll see. So, anyways, moving. So, how you feel?
Man,
That's how you feel.
I'm done with it.
So last week we kind of talked about. We had a question of the week where we talked about when was a good time to introduce your new partner to your children or your family.
Fall back now.
A lot of people said follow your instincts. Wait until you feel it's going somewhere. After you introduce them to your friends, then we give them the go ahead. Donald had an issue with that. 6 months, somebody said, not until we're in a serious relationship, or not until it's going somewhere. Donald was like, you really shouldn't. Basically, he was saying you really shouldn't care what your friends think.
Not your fat arm friends.
When they become your man, and you mentioned when they become your man or your woman is, that's when you introduce them to your family. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't know. I can't forget.
Okay, so, but then you talk about a situation where your kids may not really want you to be with another guy, and they really want you to be with the dad or whatever. And you threw out a term called baller blocking.
Baller blocking.
Never heard that term. I heard other stuff, but baller blocking, no. So, it's just me. I think I pretty much said, like right at the very onset, like, hey, this is my friend so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? Because then that allows for the children and the individual that you're dating to kind of build some type of rapport from the very onset, Why keep the kids in the dark? Let them know up front. Man, I say we're dating, but hey, this is my friend so-and-so, and they might have some back and forth, whatever. So that was one of the things, that was our question of the week last week, right? Then we also talked about the representative stage. We had two topics, the representative stage. At that particular time, I was trying to answer the question, and Donna was like, you sound like a politician. You ain't answering the question. It's cool. But, basically the representative stage is when you're trying to get close at the beginning. You're doing all these things that you typically are out of character for you. You go overboard, over the top, trying to get that woman or that man. You're making someone wait, so to speak. And it's just a stage. In order to really make a relationship grow, you have to keep it up. When that person actually becomes your mate, your partner, or whatnot, or it becomes your wifey, your girl, your man, your boo, bae. And then we'll get into all that later when we talk about that. But just doing things together, right? So our other topic, and I'm completely.
This is your section. I'm cool. I'm over here tripping.
Our other topic was dating, and you don't really know you're dating, and so we talked about, hey, you dating and you don't really know you dating. Like if you're spending like 4 or 5 days at somebody's house, you're going over there every couple days. Well, you're spending like 4 out of the 7 days a week at that person's house. Whether you're eating dinner, you're chilling, watching a movie, watching TV, sitting back, relaxing, like you're dating. And then you brought up this really interesting concept. Friends depend on friends.
Friends depend on friends.
You on wax over there?
Oh,
What
man,
you
I'm
doing?
over here tripping.
You DJing? You DJing. Girl, he on something else. I'm over here. He like, forget. Okay.
I'm good.
So, friends depend on friends, right? So, when you depend on someone to do things that your man or your woman would do, you definitely dating. You want to jump in on that? Or
I'm DJing. I can't multitask. Okay. I got an IEP.
You got to help me out because I'm totally blank.
Go ahead, because that's the previous show.
That's all the previous show, y'all. We had a good discussion last week. We really went in on a lot of things. Dono said a lot of things that some of our listeners, they totally didn't agree with, especially when we were talking about the whole when you introduce your kids. And I don't think he went in. Some women, and I'm saying women that were our listeners, just totally didn't agree with what he was saying.
You can't tell the black woman about her kids anyway.
But I'm gonna tell y'all something. I had a discussion with my mom.
Don't matter.
And we talked about this. And I said, when did you introduce? Because my mother had children.
I know you didn't ask.
I did.
Man, you tripping.
I did. I asked her. I was like, my mom had children. Before me, my mom had 3 other children. She had been married before, had previous relationships. So when she met my dad, like, you know, I said, when did you introduce him to my brothers and sisters? She was like, right at the beginning. This is my friend, Mr. So-and-so. And that's what they called him. And then eventually, and it was, you know, at that time, my mom was very transparent. You know, like, you know, we going to do this, that, and the other, or whatever. We going to the movies. We going to the, you know, she was like, why keep the kids in the, why would I keep them in the dark about this? For what? That creates a whole nother situation later on down the line. Yeah. You know, so, and I had, my sister was like probably like 10. My oldest sister was probably like 10 or 9 when they started dating, so to speak.
Hey, tell me when I get into a funk to say eye contact, so I make sure I'm paying attention to you.
Eye contact?
Yeah, that's what Molly do to Stephen A. on First Take.
Eye contact?
He be doing, yeah, she like eye contact. She be like, yeah, that's what she do. She like eye contact.
Look at me.
And I'm busy.
But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? They got an engineer working their stuff.
He be on his social media and doing all types of stuff.
Okay.
He got his computer and his phone.
Stephen A. is exceptional, though.
Shit.
So, it was really interesting to hear her say that. And I said, Ma, you know what? I totally agree with you saying. Like, for real. Like, that's how I am. I introduce, like, this is my friend, so-and-so. I mean, I say, hey, we're going on a date. We're going here. We're going there. But in that conversation, you might sit down with my kids and they might ask you questions and you might ask them questions. It's just that get to know you stage. You know what I mean? Kids need to know. They want to know. So why keep them in the dark? I heard some people saying like, not until, or my kids don't let me date anybody because of blah, blah, blah.
This one okay. Like, this ain't like the one I like, but this okay. Go ahead.
It's cool?
It's all right. It's cool.
It's all right? Okay.
It's
so.
Cool. It's a Chianti though, so I'm good with it. But it's okay.
I don't know what
when you see this right here, when you see this is Sangiovese grape. So you know they got the Sangiovese and it's straight from Italy, straight up.
Sangiovese from Italy.
You know what?
Grapes are from Italy.
It's from the Chianti region of Italy.
You know what?
We'll talk about this off wax, but this is how you know it's right. It's for real.
Listen, I'm thinking confidence. I'm thinking confidence in the Klutch Network. Love affair discussions. We gotta take a field trip to like a wine vineyard, like for real. I'm
cold in that kitchen.
Like seriously.
Yeah, I'm cold in that
wine
kitchen,
vineyard just for like I don't know, y'all. We're gonna be in California one day just doing love affair discussions because that's how deep it is with this wine thing.
I gotta show you a picture of this other thing I seen today. Don't worry about it though. Off wax, come on.
All right, so we wrapping it up. We're wrapping it up. That's what we talked about previous show feedback. I just wanted to throw in the OGP.
Yeah.
She just kind of broke it down to me because I wanted to know. But my mama said, guess what?
What's that?
Eventually, her and my dad got married, right? But before, and I'm probably gonna talk about this next week. But he was daddy before they got married.
I don't understand what that means.
Like that's what they call him, and they still call him. Now, my siblings, that's not their biological father.
That's too much information.
But I'm just saying.
What about it? What's wrong with it?
It was an interesting concept. I never knew how that came to be.
Some people is crazy. They make their kids call the other man daddy. I said, as long as you don't call me a cuss word, I don't care what you call me. It's what you feel.
It was a conversation.
I told my kids better not call nobody daddy because I do way too much. That ain't your daddy, fam.
It was a conversation.
I'm just saying. My kids would never call no other man a daddy. Like, it's going to be a situation because I'm daddy. It's only one daddy in this motherfucker. And that's me. I'm here. I'm serious about my fatherhood. Not with mine. With somebody else's kids, you're probably right. Yeah, they tried that shit and they got that quickly. That got shut down. You got to call him daddy. Yeah, see what happened. See what happened. Okay. You got to call him shit. Why don't you get a... Never mind.
All right, so this week, question of the week.
You got it?
No, look, I'm dead over here. I have nothing. I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing?
I got nothing.
But what?
Yeah, y'all, look.
Okay, you under the 5 or the 6? If you under the 5, proper preparation prevents poor performance. If you under the 6, proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. So, yeah.
Under the 6? What you talking about?
Man, listen, listeners know what's happening. So, I don't understand how you ain't got no juice.
I ain't got no juice. I left my chargers at home. I told you that when I got here. Okay, so help me out.
You got a charger in your car, right?
No, I don't. I left them at home. Yeah, it's complicated. You know what? I got kids. I have a 13-year-old.
I hate when black women say that.
I got a 13-year-old, okay?
Black women
listen,
be killing me with this whole I got kids
I bought
shit.
4
Who cares?
chargers. No, listen. I bought 4 chargers, right? One, you lost. The other one, it never worked from day one. So I got a refund on all 4 of my chargers. The other one I gave you, it came apart. So the wires came apart. So I got one at the crib. Yeah. Trust me, I usually have my stuff together. Not today. Okay? So, anyways.
So it's on me.
It's kind of on you just a little bit. But I think we're getting ready to go into I think we're getting ready to go into.
You ain't got to. All right.
We're going to go into our question of the week.
Question of the week, y'all. Do relationships titles matter? Girlfriend, boyfriend, wifey, why or why not?
Do they matter, y'all?
26 minutes into the pod.
Okay, but listen. Listen.
You got it?
I'm just going because I'm going
Go ahead.
I'm kind of going on based on what I remember that I put down, right? So we put the poll out there to you guys, right? And this is what I need y'all to pay attention to. We will be polling you, so we'll put a question out there, which is usually our question of the week, and we really love it when you guys respond. And we also love it even more when you guys comment on the responses, because it's the kind of, most of the time it's going to be a yes or no question. So 83% of the people who we polled said yes, relationship titles do matter to me. So I'm looking at the comments and things like that, because I posted it and I said, why do they matter? Like, tell me why. One person said, we respond to what we're used to being called, which was kind of interesting. And this was like an OG, like I know her from back in the day. She's really, really cool. But she was like, we usually respond to what we're known as, and whether it's sister, mother, father, boyfriend, girlfriend, boo, bae, whatever, lady, So then I had a conversation with another OG, and the OG said, after a certain age, relationship titles don't even matter. Look, you are who you are. When I introduce you, you're so and so. People already know who you are. So why do I have to tell you? This is my lady, this is my man, this is my woman, wifey, that whole situation. Because if you know me and you've been around me, you already know who this individual is. You know in conversation, I may not have said this is my man, but you know when I introduce this person to you, because I've had conversations with you before about an individual. I don't know who he
is. You're going to have to tell me.
You know this is my man.
I don't know that's your man.
You know this is my boo. This
I
is my
know
bae.
that's your man.
Because you've talked about him before.
Man, I don't know. That don't mean nothing.
What you saying? So one person said, yeah, it's important for me to know. Titles are important because I need to know who I am to you. So I may need to know as an individual, if we are in this phase of our relationship, we've stepped out of this representative stage. It's gone beyond dating. Right. Like we're like totally like exclusive to each other. And this person said, as that particular individual, I want to know who I am to you. Everybody may not need to know that I'm your woman, but I need to know. And I need you to, and I it's a conversation. Like, what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
I'm just telling you what the listeners are saying.
Shit.
So, you gonna go in on that? Do relationship titles matter?
No, I don't care. As long as you don't call me a cuss word, you can call me whatever the hell you want to. As long as you don't call me stupid, as long as you don't call me any cuss word, as long as you don't call me silly, I'm good. I don't need all that, because I know what I am to you. Like, it is what it is. Like, I told you when the rubber come off, that's your girlfriend. So it don't matter.
Wow.
It don't even matter.
That's a whole nother conversation
I
right
know.
there.
So I mean, that's just for some people. I don't know, like titles and all that shit. I don't care because, damn, I'm just having. Listen.
Well, some people are like really big on the titles.
Well, then find somebody that want that. Some people really big on people that go to church too.
Yeah.
Some people really big on people that smoke weed. Some people really big on people that help their kids with their homework. So shit, I don't know. Whatever floats your boat, man. Yeah. How you feel about that? I don't care.
I think that
I don't care. They called me Big Daddy. Like hello.
you about to get your bars, y'all. He was doing bars last week, y'all. He was going to go in. Let me know when you ready, cause
Cool.
I'm gonna leave the floor open.
The head sprung.
You know, I think you have to know the person
I don't know
that
how
you're
to fucking
with.
take screenshots on this damn phone no more. Okay, go ahead.
I think you gotta know the person you're with. You know what I'm saying? But I think that, I agree. Well, no, I'm not gonna say I agree. Relationship titles matter, cause personally, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am to you. You know who you are to me. That whole situation. So if you want to introduce, but I think some people get into this whole like when you introduce me, like people want to know. You know, you introduce me. This is my lady. You know what I'm saying?
It's because she want to be. Everybody want to be chose, I guess, Kels. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody want to get chose.
They want you to introduce them as you know, this is my lady, this wifey right here. This is my wife. I don't know. Maybe when you get married, maybe it might be different. But people will know that anyway. So, but this is my man.
You gotta have low self-esteem.
I can't really say that I've heard too many women introduce me to their significant other as this my man or this bae right here. I mean, it just sounds so elementary to me. You know what I'm saying? So,
man,
I have heard men say this is my lady, like older men, like in they like 50s and 60s. This is my lady right here. You know, lady. They use the word lady. Nowadays, the young cats use this wifey right here.
I can't take a screenshot. I'm having issues. I'm doing everything.
You can't take a screenshot? What you trying to do?
A whole bunch. Okay, come on.
So, I mean, relationship titles, for me, as long as I know who you are to me, we have we know that we're exclusive to each other and there's nobody else in this relationship. It's just you and I.
Everything.
And we are beyond the representative stage, but we're still doing those things as if we are in the representative stage. I'm cool. You know, but everybody's different. They need a title. You know, we have title whores, so to speak, and they need to
say yeah.
They need a title. They want to be the first lady in your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. They want to be They want to be wifey.
How the fuck you take a screenshot on this joint, yo? I'm mad.
I don't know what you doing over there.
I'm hot. Shit.
I don't know what kind of device you got. So, that's our topic of the week. Like, if you are chiming in, because I'm not on Facebook, so I can't really see who's chiming in and what people are saying. So, I mean, what do you think? Like, people said
they're not used to this. They're not used to this.
They're saying yes. 83% of the people that polled say
they're not used to this because everybody's sharing the joint right now. I don't care. Listen.
So, Don says it don't matter. You know who you are. I'm saying pretty much the same thing. We agree on this one particular topic, I think. Right? So.
The power button and the home button at the same time. Let's try this, guys.
Yeah, what you on, an iPhone?
No, man. It's just the phone that I don't use.
Oh, yeah. It's usually the power button and home.
Some men have whole phones.
Oh.
There you go.
Is that a topic?
You heard that?
I heard it. Is that a topic? A whole phone? Do your man got a whole phone?
Nope, because I don't want my bros to get theirs found out because women got them too.
Yeah. Women, okay.
Yeah. Off wax. Aretha Franklin joint was too long yesterday.
I didn't even see it.
Too long.
I mean, I think I watched do you call it the recessional? Them going in.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Cicely Tyson. I saw Jesse Jackson. I think Patti LaBelle was there. I saw a lot of memes about Ariana Grande. I don't know what happened. People were like, her dress is too short. Did she really sing that song like that? A lot of people talking about Ron Isley and how he made whatever song he was singing. They said it sounds sexy, and I'm just like, y'all really going in like that at Aretha's funeral. So I didn't get a chance to watch it, but I'm gonna try to catch that probably this weekend, this holiday weekend. Try to catch it and see what it looked like. But one thing that I did see on her funeral, the flowers were beautiful. They had these beautiful light pink lavender type roses near her casket, and her casket looked like it was gold. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
You didn't see her casket?
I don't watch other.
Okay.
Listen, I don't like to go on people's funerals of people I know. I ain't watching that.
Yeah, her casket
I'm not
looked
enamored.
gold,
I'm
y'all.
not enamored
I'm
by
gonna say
this.
this: it was either rose gold or it was gold, and it probably was real gold. But that casket was beautiful. So I mean, it was a huge church. I can just only imagine. I just saw the different comments, all the different people that were there. It was like a 6-hour funeral.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So
I hate social media.
yeah. So where we at? What we on next? We talked about our question of the week, right?
You talking to me,
Yeah.
Mr. Doing? And I can't even. I'm
Trying to get us on social media.
Listen, this what happened when you come fresh off of studying to this. My mind ain't on none of this. My mind on what I left on the desk over there. It's supposed to be my stress relief, and it's not. It's stressful.
Yeah. Okay, so
How about
let's
that?
put the disclaimer out there. He's in grad school,
Mm-mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
Doing something new. When's the last time he was in a classroom?
Listen. Mm-mm.
Don't matter.
Mm-mm.
So he's getting back into the swing of things. I have faith in you. I believe that you're gonna actually come out on top with this. I'm a different type of grad student. I was a different type of grad student. You know what I'm saying? I was focused, but I was very laid back. But that's because I was like a career student. So I was in school for like 10 years straight.
Put it on IG, but I messed up because I suppose I did it on.
Love affair discussion.
I should have did it on. That's what I say. What I was saying is I should have did it on my K and the K thing. I tell you, I got too much to do. I need a social media person over here with the phone doing it.
You need a social media.
Yeah.
person.
How about you, man?
A lot of people had their kids do it for them
I
because
ain't.
they like into social media and they know you just tell them what to post and they do it
I'm good with all that.
like for real. That's how they do it.
Here, you got your viewer. I mean, so it is what it is. All right.
That's my best friend.
That's fine.
What's up? Hey.
This sucks because this is your job. So
It does. And look, my bad, y'all, for real. I can't. I've been. Listen, y'all. I've been up since like.
she gonna try to go in on.
I'm
it
not.
Too.
I'm not trying to make excuses, but I've been up since like 5:30.
So what?
Literally.
So what?
I'm like super
Tell
tired
your principal
right now.
that on Monday.
I'm telling my boss right now. I've been up since like 5:30. I'm tired, y'all. So my phone ain't charged because my iPad ain't charged because I just been doing.
Number one. Fuck, it better not do what I think it's doing right now. Topic number 2. Good guys finished last and holds. Promiscuously challenged our win. I can't believe this.
Lonely, desperate people and what they will do.
Let's go. Jump in, Kels. Lonely, desperate people and what they will do, because I'm finna be highly pissed in a second.
Lonely, desperate people and what they will do.
Come on, you gotta be.
Lonely and desperate people do a whole lot of stuff. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's a lot of. I ain't gonna say it's a lot, but there are some individuals out there who are lonely and desperate, and they will do just about anything and everything to step in to a situation with an individual who is already in a relationship. Whether it's a exclusive relationship, you know, whether it or a marriage, you know, and for no reason whatsoever, they jump into these situations with individuals where they jump into whether it's a man jumping into a situation with a woman who is in a relationship, you know, just for the sake of something to do, or I can do it, or just not respecting a relationship in general. Like, I think I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nowadays people don't respect relationships. They don't respect marriage. They don't honor that and believe that there's value in it. And because they're lonely and they don't have nobody, yeah. Oh, okay. So because they are lonely and they don't have anybody, then they want to, or they step into these situations with people who are in a relationship and married, and because just for their own gratification. You know what I'm saying? Desperate, wanting to be, I don't want to say wanting to be loved, but wanting to feel something for someone or somebody in a particular situation.
Yeah,
and
you can plug up one thing, yo. Oh.
Okay, we gonna plug
as
it
far as it's gonna go.
That's cool. We can just plug it up.
Yeah, at least you got some juice for the baby.
So, but this was more so like a topic that you talked about. We kind of talked about it. We had brushed over it a little bit.
Ready?
You and I, like, off wax, y'all. Man, I need people to jump on this. Like,
they'll jump on it when we're done.
Yeah, they're going to jump on it because we had a lot of views.
Lonely, desperate people and what they will do. They will fuck up everything. They will fuck up your life. They will mess with your money. They'll get you kicked out the crib. They'll make you think that little stuff they doing is worth it. I was told by a woman that man will play in bad cooch in the streets and got good cooch at home. For some women, for some man, if you take care of them and do all the things, the extras is how good the sexual shit is between a man, the intimacy, I should say. They will if you performing well in the bed, it is what it is. But sex ain't gonna keep nobody two at the same time. So it's kind of one of them things. I'm multitasking. But
I'm hoping people know that though.
What's that?
Because some people don't know that.
What?
They think, "Oh, I got the bomb." He ain't going nowhere.
I want to know. First of all, women, how you know you got good coochie?
I don't know.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Like somebody told you that? Like there's no way in hell a woman can put it on a man like a man can put it on a woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? Quote unquote, somebody said, "Oh, he wore me out, girl." You never hear a dude say she wore me out. You never hear a dude say, man, she fucked the shit out of me. You never hear that. We don't know. There's always the bricklayers. You know what I mean? Putting it down.
Bricklayers. We got baller blockers and bricklayers.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Challenged.
I'm just saying what I'm saying. But lonely desperate people and what they will do, they'll do anything. They'll do everything you tell them to do. How about that?
Yeah,
I need to do this, do that, do this, do this, do this, do that. One of my homegirls told me, she said, she told me her ex said he'd meet a chick and ask how much money she got in her pocket, and she was like, woo, 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 woo. And then he'd be like, okay, how much you got in the bank? I need that in the bank. And she went and got it for him. So when you lonely and desperate, it's
you crazy too then, huh?
And I guess
you lonely, desperate, crazy, psycho, psychotic.
When you lonely and desperate people and what they will do. I'm saying you can do whatever you want to with. So like the stuff that only your man can get from you, dog can get it. Homie can get it. Why? Because you lonely and desperate. You play the background.
Are you saying you got a man if you lonely and desperate? You think people potentially have a man or a woman when you lonely and desperate? Like, do you really?
No, what I'm saying is, like, say for instance, all the far reaches of your imagination in the bedroom that you would only do for your man, you doing it with dude because you lonely and desperate. You had standards before it was dude, but now you lonely and desperate and all that. Most women in their 40s, but
wow, really? So ladies in your 40s, y'all watch out. Don't
most men in their 40s. I wasn't done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So it is what it is, But lonely desperate people and what they will do though, that's why they break up happy homes. That's the base of everything. They break up the happy homes, so you gotta stay away from their ass. Like when a motherfucker thirsty, I told you, Pac, a good friend of mine named Tupac Shakur said, hate to sound sleazy, but tease me, y'all don't want it if it's that easy.
So how do you recognize that? I'm just saying, from a man, as a man, how do you recognize that lonely, desperate chick? Like,
by what she do, how hard she pose. What? Women do stuff that men don't know, and you can tell they lonely and desperate. You got to talk to other women, and they'll tell you.
Okay.
You got to talk to other women, they'll tell you, yeah, she desperate, fam. She doing this, she woo, 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 woo. Like, man, she need to be ashamed of herself. She need to be ashamed of herself for what she doing. She out of order.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, she shouldn't be doing that, really.
Okay. Okay.
She got low self-esteem. When you talk to other women, and you tell them, oh, girl doing this, they be like, you need to stay away from her. She woo woo. Without giving details.
So then, going into our next topic, right?
Oh, man. You don't want to do that.
Like, I feel like they kind of tie into each other. You know what I'm saying? The whole concept of hoes is winning.
They are.
So
good guys finish last. I'm gonna tell you why good guys finish last. The cat that go to work every day, take care of his kids, don't have a felony, can get his taxes, don't pay no child support, don't run the streets, don't spend money in bars, not a felonious shopper, don't care more about his car than his house,
or other
respectable, does everything, does community work. Those are the type of guys that finish last. Now the ones that slapping women, calling them bitches, giving them diseases, having babies on them, not taking care of their kids, them type of men have it their way. They get all the niceness from the women. Women respect that. The pimps, the dope dealers, type casters, like, you know what I'm saying?
The losers, basically.
They not lose, they winning.
But I'm just saying, like,
do you understand?
The guys that we would typically classify as losers, or women.
Who classify them as they winning? I'm finna go get me a.
I'm just saying, like, other women who are recognizing that you are a loser, and that's not what I'm on, because I'm not finna lower my standards or settle for that bull. You're a loser. But for a woman who wants that, or who does, not necessarily wants that, but that's what she gravitates to, is winning. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. So you know the cat ain't shit. Like, you know he not no good. Like, but you locked into him, lying to yourself about you leaving. You ain't went nowhere. You lying like a woman, but you ain't going nowhere. He still got control of the situation. Like the bad dudes, like for real, the bad guys is winning. Like, cause that bad boy shit, you want a thug cat, a cat in the streets, a cat that'll bust somebody in the head. All women want to feel protected, but just the random stupid stuff, the flashiness, the whatever, the tacky posts on Facebook, you like all of that, like having 3 baby daddies type. You know what I'm saying? Because you looking for something. You know what I mean? Just like
the women who basically don't really give a shit about a man who just is out here doing him, basically. And in their mind, they don't really know that they.
You want a good guy after you've been trounced. How about that? That.
But I think all women want a good guy.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
At some point in time in their lives, they want a good guy. They do.
I'll put it out there.
But I think
if women want a good guy, I wouldn't be single right now. You can say I'm an only child. You can say I'm self-centered because when I want shit, like I want that wine freezer, that wine cooler that I'm telling you about I want. But OG said don't get it because you can put the reds on the top of the refrigerator and put the whites on the bottom, and it's gonna do the same thing. But you want to do what you do, go ahead. Because of that type of shit, because I wanted this watch and I thought about it since November, and I finally said, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy it for myself because I work hard every day and I'm gonna go get it.
Okay.
Right? So if you got a problem with that or whatever, your inefficiencies and your inequalities, you take it out on me. I ain't got time for that. Right?
Interesting.
So therefore,
interesting.
I know I'm a good man. I know I'm a good ass man. For real. You got women in their 50s wanting to be with me, shit. My mama friend, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
Like, yeah, I ain't playing no. I'm
so
a good ass man.
So it's more than just the people that potentially might
listen,
DM
man,
you.
So it is what it.
I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone today.
So, but if I was bitch,
you would be everything they want.
Had multiple hoes, all this. You know what I'm saying?
You need
just
multiple
everything.
hoes, and you probably need to get a couple hoes. I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. No,
when you have multiple
Stick
women,
to what you're doing.
when you have
Stick to
multiple
what you're
women,
doing.
it's a headache.
Stick to what you. And see, good guys realize that.
It's a headache.
Good guys realize that.
We finished
right?
last. We finished last. But give me your. I mean, if you gave your take, we got to go to why the hoes is winning though, because they winning. All the hoes is married now.
The hoes is married. Yo.
All the promiscuously challenged, and I was supposed to give promiscuous girl for this part, but all the promiscuously challenged women are winning right now.
They are, because they're doing everything that a good woman is gonna do plus some.
They just know. Now we'll go back to what I said. That's wrong.
Go ahead.
They will take care of their man in the bedroom, though. So I'm bringing other chicks into the bedroom and all type of stuff. Menage a trois, which are overrated, but menage a trois.
Hoes do that, though. That's what they do. I'm assuming that's what they do. I'm just saying.
They the ones that get to stay at the crib, ain't got to go to work.
Stay at the crib, ain't got to work, take care of the kids that you done had, right? With a good dude, with a good guy, so to speak. And still step out. Still step out. Still connecting with other good guys, so to speak.
Right.
Or connecting with the thug.
The hoes is the ones
connecting with baby daddy and you know all that.
And we talking about male and female. The hoes is the ones that'll see a cat they want and go get him right now. Like, I need him. I need to talk to him now.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Just like for the male and female. That's
regardless of whether or not you're in a relationship with someone, regardless of whether or not you're married to an individual, yes, what I want, if that's the type of female I am, what I want, I'm going to get it. Right. And I'm going to do everything I need to do in order to get it.
Right.
I don't care who you are. Because what you got, I want it. And you may not have a lot. You know what I'm saying? But hoes, so to speak, they're gonna secure a spot with the good guy. So they're gonna secure their money, like they say. They're gonna secure the bag first. How do they secure the bag? By doing everything and anything from the beginning and continuing to do it. So it don't matter how educated you are, how well dressed you are, how pretty you are, none of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Hoes is winning. How about this? They put the real women just to the back of the bus, man. Like, you can't even, real women can't get a shake for what? Why? When we can have it our way. You ain't doing enough. You ain't doing enough. When I got she doing all this, and I ain't got to do half of what you demanded me to do.
Because you gonna do this. She gonna do this.
What you don't do, another chick will.
That's true. That's a statement that I've heard all the time, and it's very, very true. It's very, very true.
And she gonna let me do what the hell I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do regardless, but she gonna allow it. Why? Because I'm a thug. Shut up, bitch. I'll slap you.
Yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
You're right.
I ain't coming home tonight.
They're not gonna fuss, fight, argue with you about simple things. They're not gonna be slick. You know what I'm saying? Because their job is to keep you satisfied on every level. And then I'm not just talking about sexually. Like, their job is to keep you satisfied wholeheartedly in the relationship, if you call it a relationship.
Relationship.
Ooh, put it on a t-shirt. Whole relationship. We in a whole relationship?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
You know what that means?
Tell our listeners what it means, please. I like that concept. It's different. Like, I've never heard that before.
I'm not giving that one. I'll tell you off wax.
Okay, off wax.
I'm tell you off wax.
We're going to have a conversation about it. There might be a topic later on down the line. Yeah. Whole relationship, what's the difference? Whole relationship versus the relationship.
I only need you for one thing. Relationships, I depend on you because friends depend on friends.
Friends depend on friends.
So a whole relationship, I just need you for that. And I get tired. Sex ain't going to keep nobody.
But women think. Some women think.
No.
And some women.
If you,
some men
you know what? It will. You know why? Because because cats get coochie whipped.
How does that happen when there's various kinds out there?
Listen to me, because quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you can.
That's a whole nother show, y'all. Like, that's like love affair discussions after dark.
Yeah, whatever. But yeah, you can get coochie whipped. Like, you can play like you not, but when you dipping, that's you. Like, yeah, I like that. Like, I'm. Okay.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So that's it. Whole relationship. I got to write that
lonely
down.
Yeah, write that down, because that
it comes off the tongue so good. Why don't you say it?
Whole relationship.
Oof.
HOE. LATIONSHIP.
Relationship.
Wow. Yeah.
Now you know why everybody ain't viewing us?
Why?
Because when you first go on Facebook, that little circle say somebody going live, right? Only people that know we going live is people that's going scrolling down the thing doing this.
Yeah.
And see that, and only the people that follow, that liked our page or whatever, or following the page or whatever, right? So I don't care.
Following, it's cool. I mean, listen.
I do not care.
When we went live last week, we had maybe 5 or 6 viewers that were watching us live.
But then it go to.
But then after we were done, we had 100+ views after that, which is good. I mean, which is great. I think people are watching. We post this on YouTube. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts and Google.
Yeah.
And what's the other joint? Popping.
Confidence in the Klutch.podbean.com. I need my new mic. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this whole joint.
So I mean, I think it's.
I need an investor. I need a
sponsor.
An investor.
Okay.
I need a hoe. Cause she'll go get the money from me, right? She'll go get the money from me, baby. I need this. Don't worry, I got you. I'll be back. She probably come with a little extras. She probably come back with a little extra because I'm gonna tell her I'm a slapper because I'm gonna be a bad guy and I'm gonna be a bad guy and I'm gonna tell her I need some money. She gonna go do it for me.
Here we go with
instead of baby, let me put it in your credit card and I'll take care of it in a couple months. She ain't gonna do that for me.
Here we go with the tendencies. Here we go.
No, bad guys is winning and hoes is winning. Good guys and honorable
good
women are not.
Yeah.
You ready?
Does it pay to be a good woman? Man.
You know what? Yeah, because when you try to be a hoe, you can't do it because this cat that you was good with, that you really like, but you try to prove a point to him, you're going to still be going back to him. How about that? Okay. So you need to just stay in your lane. That ain't for you. You can't be 40 plus turning into a hoe for the first time in your life. It don't work for you.
Let me tell you, it's a whole lot of women out here, 40 plus, straight turning into hoes. Man. It's like they
say that again.
It's a whole.
Oh my God!
It's a whole lot of women out here. They reach their 40s, and I mean, literally, you know they say women turn into these cougar. No, these women is turning.
They ain't no cougars.
It's beyond cougar status. It's cougar status is you dating a younger guy. You know what I'm saying?
They got that vintage vagina. That vintage vagina. No, that's what the young chicks call yours.
That's what y'all call it?
No, the young chicks call y'all vintage vagina. Oh, you want some of that vintage vagina, huh? Because they swear to God.
Well, but anyways, I mean, I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women out here going to their 40s, easing into their 40s, and now they want to be straight hoes.
And then some of them married.
Hey,
some of them married want to be hoes.
Some of them winning.
They are winning. I'm telling you,
they winning.
Cardinals pay forever. Cardinals pay forever. You ain't never got. All you gotta do is just be there when I need you to be there for me. I got your car, whatever you driving. Look, I know this happens for a fact.
Cause hoes is out here trying. Some of the hoes, they out here trying to secure the. They out here trying to secure the bag, right? So they think, okay, let me have a baby. Some of the hoes. Some of the hoes out here trying to secure the bag. they out here trying to have babies with
Come on, before we
with
get
the good
flagged.
guys.
Time out, Kels. Before we get flagged for female bashing, let's talk about the man after this last comment, though. Come on, please. Go ahead.
About the man what?
The male hoes. We ain't got on them.
Oh.
And we are hour in. We are hour in, Kels.
See, I mean, men could be hoes at any age as far as I'm concerned. It ain't just after 40. It ain't, I mean, it's any time. You know what I'm saying? So, men who are hoes, yeah, they definitely winning.
Lack of love and neglect is why most men.
Because you dealing with these desperate and lonely chicks.
Lack of love and neglect is why most men turn to
Into
be hoes. Yes. Lack of love and neglect from our home. It ain't always sexually, but then how about this? No intimacy can make a male-female relationship thrive. You can't thrive without the intimacy, though. So the little shit that we need to fix ain't gonna ever be fixed.
But it's more than intimacy. You know what I'm
I understand
saying?
that, but if we're not intimate, we can't have no relationship. It's not gonna be.
You can't have a thriving relationship.
Not
it
at
can't
all.
be.
You gotta be terminally ill, player.
So and it can't sustain. Is that what you're saying? It can't sustain without intimacy.
Not at all.
Some people think you can sustain without intimacy.
They smoking that white weed. I call it crack.
Wow. Okay. If you say so. Okay. I mean,
think about the male hoes. So you got this chick paying you, that chick paying you, that chick whatever.
But it's these lonely, desperate women that are out here. But
you know what?
I don't know.
From the male perspective, when you got that game and you got that pipe, and you know how to work that pipe, you know how to work that pipe, and she ain't getting quality from her man. Oh my God! Well, she don't want to have sex with her man, but she dying to have sex with you. Having you meet her at the hotel just to take care of that.
Okay.
So then she go home to her dude. It's cool, and you see her dude, and then you see why she messing with you, and you cool with it, huh? Yeah. So they gotta be hoes with a purpose.
They hoes out here getting paid.
Why not?
Physically and financially.
Yeah. You know how many times with man we have sex with a woman, we be thinking of somebody else.
That's an interesting concept. That's a whole nother show.
Because
that's a whole nother show. Like, that's a whole nother topic.
We'll put it in the thoughts. We'll think about it.
Yeah, we're going to think about that. Because I think people really want to know what you're trying to go in with that one.
Sometimes I might think you somebody else.
Wow.
Because you whacked that night.
Oh,
how about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That's
real
interesting.
Talk. That's what we do.
You're saying
here.
Everybody's not. There's no perfection all the time.
That comes only a couple times with certain people in your life. I'm sure you've had it. I've had it before, where every time it's the stars, the moon, the quasars, worlds collide and stuff, and every time it's perfect. That's when you know you whipped.
That's interesting. So if you whip and that's what's going on, what is it? Is that a relationship? Are you dating? What are you doing? Are you together? Are you exclusive? What are you doing? Okay, anyways, I'm going to stop right there because that's something totally different. That's a good topic, though. Whole relationships and wet. How you know when you wet?
You know when you and every time I see you, I'm trying to touch your arm and shit, like, hey, woo. But some people just manage, right? Like, just manage. So...
What's this mean? What this mean, y'all? What this mean?
Some people just. I got. If I'm with you, I want to. I like to touch.
You feel
I like to touch. I want to. Hey, woo.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay, I got you.
But if I can do the full thing, I don't want to do it. But I want to. You know what I mean?
I want to touch you.
Touch me, tease me. Case.
Hold me, please me. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyway.
Woo! All right. So where we at tonight? That was interesting.
You ready?
I like that conversation. Cool.
How much juice you got? Because I really don't want to do your job.
You don't want to do my job?
Come on.
I think I might be good on the juice. I got the juice. I got the juice.
I need to get that instrumental. Thank you. I need to write that shit down.
Who is that?
That's Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti? I was about to say YG, but I don't know.
Yo Gotti YG. Shit, you can get them confused. Yo Gotti way slicker than YG, though.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know what? We ain't gonna talk about music, but we
Why
need
not?
to talk.
That's
we
what
need
we
to
do.
talk about music on this.
That's what we do. Why not?
Here.
Do it now. Nicki
So,
shit is fire. I mean, them shit is fire.
Yeah,
let me tell you
Eminem.
something.
Oh my goodness.
And all my people, my confidence in the clutch people, I apologize to y'all, man. I went on the summer break, man. I ain't been in the gym, and I ain't did Confidence in the Clutch in 2 weeks, man. It's my mental and physical rest for my mind and body, man. Confidence in the Clutch, I got a pod all ready to go, man. So just all my original the day ones, I'm coming back, y'all. Y'all ain't hit me in the comments asking me for y'all want it, so it is what it is. All right, go ahead.
Hey, I appreciate everybody that's on watching right now. If you're not watching, or if you are watching, please share, comment. If there's a question that you want us to pose to our viewers and our listeners on Confidence in the Clutch, Love and Fair Discussion podcast with Kels, please post that question at any point in time.
She didn't know it was with her. She thought I was just bullying. Like, so she be seeing stuff. Just wait till this t-shirt come. I'm going to blow her mind.
I can't wait till the t-shirt come out. I'm waiting on that Fire Stick t-shirt. That's the one I'm waiting on. Man, I was listening to that podcast tonight. That's cool. Okay, so anyways, let me see where we at tonight.
Y'all need to share this. Even when we done, you need to share it on your joint, yo.
Absolutely.
Y'all need to subscribe, man. Let me tell you, go on the Apple Podcasts, Google Play Music, get the same thing. Confidence in the Clutch. All right, Confidence in the Clutch. Pull it up. Click the subscribe button, yo. Your notifications, you don't have to get notified for every show we do, but you don't have to get it. You don't have to download every show, but just get notified, man. Just get notified. Mess with us, yo. I'm on slow money over here. I don't care how long it take. I know what I'm doing. And low key being in grad school helping me just gonna make it better. I'm slow money. I ain't going nowhere. Lord willing.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, moving on. We've done our question of the week. We had 2 different topics that we talked about. They kind of tied together. So, we're gonna move into our love Q&A. Love Q&A is just a question and answer. And the question for Love Q&A this week is, when was the last time... Oh, I'm loving that. That's my joint right there. Okay.
Isn't that just joint for yours?
It is.
Segment?
Thank you so much.
She don't know I be doing my job.
My engineer is a bomb, y'all. All right. So anyways, when was the last time someone did something that you liked? Whether it was your boo, bae, woman, man, wifey, my lady, my husband, my wife. When was the last time they did something that you liked? What did they do? And what made it special for you? Now, I posted this question, right? Because I want to know. Like, when was I? And nobody responded. Like, nobody. Somebody said it's like pretty like non-existent. So I'm assuming they're not in that type of... They're not in a relationship with anybody or not dating anyone. But if I'm speaking from personal experience, the last time that someone did something that I liked, it was simple. It was like just like it was just like a conversation. And they might not have known it was something that I liked, but it was just a conversation, just having a one-on-one conversation and talking about something that was of interest to me and of interest to them.
I think it was me. That's why we're doing this damn podcast. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, for real.
My fault.
But just to me, when it comes to me, it's the simple things. I don't like, some people say things like, oh, person took me to what am I thinking of?
Fucking cheese right now, some crackers. This wine is getting real good.
I'm sorry. I was about to talk about wine.
I'm sorry. I'm just
like, some people would say, "Hey, you cooked a meal for me," or we sat down and we watched a movie that I liked, or we went to this particular place. But for me, sometimes it's the simple things like a conversation, like. When someone listens to me openly and honestly and shares with me their opinion, like that's like, to me, for me, that's everything for me. I'm not gonna say everything, but that's it for me. Like, because a lot of times I'm just looking for someone to listen and to hear me out, whether I'm just trying to bounce some things off of them, whether I'm looking for their opinion, or whether I'm just trying to kind of decompress from a situation. I'm looking. That's probably that is the last thing that someone has done for me that I liked and appreciated. And what made it special for me is that individual listened to what I had to say. Mm. You know, they listened, didn't just hear what I said, but actually listened and took into consideration where they thought I was, and where they thought I wanted to be based on what I said. Mm. And we had a really deep conversation about it. And I can appreciate, you know, it sometimes people will, you know, you have a conversation with them and there's like this underlying factor where they're kind of ridiculing what you have done or what you said or how you think or how you feel about a certain situation. But I like it when people keep it honest with me because they're passionate about how I feel. Keeping it honest, but not and not sugarcoating it, and just taking into consideration all the aspects, playing devil's advocate, so to speak. That makes a difference for me. Conversation for me, like what any man, if you just intrigue me with your conversation, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Right off top, you got me. If you can hold a conversation. What?
Say that again.
If you can hold a conversation with me and I'm intrigued by it and you care and you show empathy for the conversation that we're having, especially if it's something that I come to you with and I want to know, like, what's your thoughts, what's your ideas, I'm trying to get your opinion, and you're not ridiculing, you're not trying to make me feel like you know, well, you should know what to do in that type of situation. That right there, you kind of got me already. Like, those are the kind of conversations that you have with your partner. Like, let's talk, but you're keeping it real with them. Like, you're going to be honest. You know, you're listening and you're keeping it honest. You're not ridiculing what they, you know, their thoughts or whatever it is. But for me, that's what it is. Like, when someone has done that for me, like, that's I don't want to say perfection, but it's pretty close to perfection. And then if you feed me, I'm straight.
Okay, listen. When was the last time someone did something you liked? You done? Because I'm making sure. Okay.
When was the last time somebody did something you liked?
Never. Moving on.
Whoa.
No, I'm just playing with you. I don't care.
Hey.
Let me see. Shit. We talking about who though? We talking about the kids?
Listen,
we talking about the female? We talking about a female?
Okay, we could talk because it's love affair discussions, right? So we do talk about
I love affair with my motherfucking kids, my homies, my motherfucking.
So yeah, let's go in.
All right.
Female. Like, when was the last time a female did something for you that you liked, and what made it special for you? Oh, you thinking too hard. Yeah. You need somebody to make something special for you.
It's real easy. Allow me to be me.
Allowing you to be
I'm a
you.
simple cat. I'm a simple. I don't need nobody to do nothing for me financially, physically. Let me be me. Cause being me, I'm a motherfucker. Just let me be me.
Let you be you.
Allow me to be me. So how about this?
I mean, I feel like everybody could say that. Letting me be me.
Yeah, me, but let me be me though. Like, everybody don't accept it though.
Okay.
Right? They have something to say behind it. Mm-hmm. Right? You can't be you if every time you do something, somebody else, she got something to say about it. Right? Right? Like, just let me be me. If you piss me off, and you know if I piss him off, he gonna act crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna say some shit. I'm gonna let him say it, and I ain't gonna even say nothing because I know after I piss him off, you know, cause some women is funny, like, and some men are too. Like, if I make you mad, like, say me and you, right? Eye contact. Me and you, right? So, and you do something, and I'm mad, like, and I just whatever, like, mad. We get into it. 5 minutes later, I'm trying to kiss you in the mouth, like, just. Because it was just nothing. It was just right then and there. Some people need to decompress and wait and 12 hours and all that shit. Like, I ain't got time for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just small little things, though.
That's letting you be you. interesting.
To a certain degree, but I'm saying just let me be me though. Like you can piss me off, and I can be like, but then I'm right doing something that you probably didn't expect me to do. That's letting me be me.
Okay.
And you ain't even apologize.
Okay.
You ain't even apologize, and I'm doing some shit that I shouldn't be doing. How about that? All right then.
That's letting you be you, right?
Just let me be me, baby.
Letting you be you.
All the things your man won't do. Call me at Kelly. Call me or email me at, email Kelly at Confidence in the Klutch.
Email you at Kelly.
Email you at Kelly. No.
Wow.
Email confidenceintheclutch at gmail.com. The G stands for gangsta.
Gangsta mail.
Gangsta mail.
Why would they be emailing?
We finna put Kels out here.
You about to put me out here?
Yeah, man.
So it's okay. You trying to pin me now? Like what's going on?
You guys should see the way the candle is glowing off of her face and her skin tone. Like you don't know, like the camera doesn't do her justice. If you never met her, might request her friendship and see what happens. But she might accept it, and it might be something that might be able to go to it. You know what I'm saying? Like check her IG. I don't know if she posts. I don't check my IG, but check her IG. Just see what she do. You know what I'm saying? Just see what she do. Look at her, y'all. Look how she looking at me, y'all. You know what time it is.
Wow.
She been putting me
I'm blushing, y'all. Like for real. Like this is not.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So you can put me out here. So this is what it feels like.
Look at her cheek line, fellas. Look at her cheekbones, fellas.
Wait, are we doing
this? Look at her
this
nose
today?
Proportionate to everything, fellas.
Are we doing this today?
If you missing out, if you in a whole relationship right now, Kelly,
I'm who you ought to be trying to talk
Black
to.
Pearl, a good friend of mine.
If you in a whole relationship, I surely don't want to fool with you.
A good friend of mine named Tupac Shakur also said, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. The darker the flesh, the deeper the root. So,
Nah, you probably
she ain't caramel. She a little dark. So that juice is probably a little...
I'm like a caramel, cocoa, mocha.
Whatever. Like, somebody lied to you. All
right.
Like,
yeah, like, okay, whatever. We ain't gonna go there. Wow, yeah, you trying to put me out there like that? Okay.
Joe did it to me. All the things your man won't do. So if your man ain't over there on that couch right now, letting you be over here with me, he's a sucker. Cause I'm gonna put you out there, and we finna get you somebody.
I'm single, so it's
single and like Domingo Kelly.
I don't mingle with everybody.
No strings attached.
I don't mingle with everybody.
Yeah, she's been fucking with me for a couple of weeks. For 5 episodes, so it was my turn now, and I told her I was coming for that ass today.
Because I done put you out there and said you was gonna get all these DMs and stuff, like for
care.
real. I'm just keeping it honest, like for real.
I can mute your mic. Say something else.
You gonna mute my mic?
Her mic is muted now. She can't say anything. You hearing it through my mic. This type of things I'm in control of over here.
I love it.
Because here's the echo, and I can turn my mic down if you don't even hear that. You gonna hear me. You ready? Come on, I put women on timeout.
Listen, I'm your caller.
Are you ready? Yes or no?
Come on now, I ain't got time for this. We ain't playing here.
Yeah.
We doing a show. We doing a whole show. Okay.
A whole show?
A whole like
all right.
like WHOLE. We doing a whole podcast here.
Hey y'all, real talk. Don't misuse and abuse people. Use them for their good, okay? Don't misuse and abuse them because you know they got a good heart and they're going to do whatever you ask them to do, and they'll do it at breakneck speed. You misuse and abuse them, and you make them bitter and sour, and you take the goodness out of that person. Just use them for their good, though. Okay, that's my PSA. All right. Sorry, had to let that one go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for putting me out there.
All right.
I guess.
All right, we good.
No,
let me put. You know what? you know what? Fuck it. Are you marriable? Are you marriable?
Yes. Here we go.
Are you marriable if you are a male? Well, how about this? We're gonna throw the age. Are you marriable if you over 40 and you're a male that wears baggy clothing? Me. Sorry, y'all. I was a little cat 5'9" on a good day. So therefore, I always wore baggy shorts and all that. And my butt is big, so I can't wear little shorts, because then the shorts be, you know what I'm saying, going up in my ass and shit. So I can't have that. So I gotta wear baggy shit. But I got on this thing and I started wearing triple extra large, because when I used to go play basketball, I had my compression tights on and all that. I was going through a phase, right? So I needed my shorts triple extra large. I think I got some shorts that might have been a lower inseam. The inseam wasn't long, so therefore I started getting those, and I got some stupid dumb looking like Allen Iverson in 2001 type of deal. But it's cool though. But I only wear them around the crib. I wear them out them big ass shorts though. But then I got these other shorts now, the little 9-inch inseam shorts, and then you can see my print, and I got to be careful when I wear those.
TMI.
Okay, so a male that wears baggy clothing. Are you marriable if you a male and holding on to that hairline and or balding got the crown right here you should have cut off when you were 32 years old?
I'm gonna say cut that joint off, like, for real. That is so not attractive. Like, just accept the fact
cut that shit off.
Accept the fact
you
that
look like a clown, fam.
Cut it all off. Cut all the hair off.
Y'all worse than women with all
off.
that damn weave. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Don't let y'all daughters watch that dancing doll shit.
Dancing doll? What you saying?
I ain't with that. The whole Majorette thing where they be performing and shit like that, and they got
That's
the little ass
stuff.
girls.
That's real stuff. Like,
I don't give a damn. That shit whack.
These girls, they grow up, they start off 12, 13 years old. Younger than that. 9, 10, 11, 12. They go to these historically black colleges, and that's what they do. That's how they dance. That's what they want to do. That's what they pursue to do.
Do not let your daughter. Yeah, we in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. You ain't going to HBCU. You up here want to twerk somewhere in the basement party in the corner with some nigga. You gotta relax.
Yeah,
don't let your daughter watch that shit. Okay, well, I mean, whatever. You let your daughter.
It's I don't want to say expressive.
Do not watch that dancing doll stuff, because
dance.
you see the mamas out there with all that weave with the karate chop with the 6-in-1, and it looks bad. Like, it looks bad, yo.
What
Like,
you know about a 6-in-1?
Man, let me tell you something.
Oh, what you? Okay.
Don't let them watch that. I don't care. You say I'm hating. I just don't like it.
I'm not saying you hate. I'm just saying that's like
world.
That's like real. Like, it's girls out here that's what they aspire to do.
I understand that, but
they want to be part of the
there's only one school here that got Majorette, and that's King.
Yeah, you right. They do.
And I was tripping. I'm at the game. I'm like, why they in the stands, right? And they just didn't. And one girl to get up. And then she sit down and shit, and 10 other girls get up and doing the same shit. I said, damn, they called them off. What is they doing?
That's what they do with them.
I understand that, but
all the time.
Yeah, but they on that thing right there, they titties out and they shaking their ass a little bit too much and humping, and no, that's too much for them little girls to be doing. I ain't with all that.
Okay, I get it.
Promote it. Go ahead.
When did they start though?
I'm not down promoting our little black princesses to be hoes.
You think
getting ready for the pole? That's what it is, man.
You think they're getting ready to be on the pole?
Man, I'm just saying. Because they mama's with it.
Okay. So.
I ain't with that. All right.
Cut the hair off, right? If you're bald, then just cut it off.
Are you marriable if you over 40 and you a male and still don't take care of your damn kids? Still.
The answer is hell to the
like
no.
How you over 40 and still like don't get no taxes and shit because you owe back child support?
That's insane. like you gotta be ashamed. Like,
you need to be ashamed of yourself.
You know what? It's some people probably watching this that's their situation, and they probably gonna start watching because we done blew them up.
First of all, anybody know the key? The key to not paying child support is to get one of these stupid ass jobs like working at Panera Bread. They can only give what they can give in Panera, and then you hustle on the side. Duh. I'm dead.
Like for real. Like, you too old to not take care of your kids. Like, come on now.
If you don't want to, I ain't paying that bitch.
But you ain't paying her. You paying the kids. Like that bitch. Like, that's,
you know what I'm saying? I tell my kid hollering 18 and shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with the motherfucking mama.
No, what it is, sucker. What it is, the woman don't want you no more. So since you can't have the woman, your bitch ass don't take care of your kids. You punk. You pussy.
Shame.
Oh,
that's a wow. We about to get flagged. But anyway, no, you are absolutely right. I totally agree with you. Like, for real. You're just keeping it real. I agree with that on everything. Pussy. Like, seriously,
you fucking up the community with that shit.
Like, yeah, I can't rock with you if you that old. I can't rock with you. I don't care what age you are, and you ain't taking care of your kids. Throw these up to you. Checking up the deuces. Okay.
You a pussy.
Are you marriable? Ooh.
You a pussy.
Ooh. Okay.
Go
now
ahead.
see, some people might be mad about this.
Go ahead.
So, are you marriable?
Uh-huh.
I don't know if this is over 40.
You a pussy.
Have a gut like.
Ooh.
Have a gut. So we talking about the extra area, midsection area, right?
Are we talking about the gut or the poofa?
Poofa?
Yeah, you know that's the little bulge right here by your cooch.
Poopa?
Whatever, poofa,
Poofa,
fupa, whatever. I don't know what it is. But you know what? Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
are you marriable if you have that? You going to work out, Planet Fitness, experience.
If you got that shit, going to the ab machine ain't gonna get that shit away. Stop doing that.
And that's all you do is the ab machine?
No, what I'm saying is going to the ab machine and your shit like that, it ain't gonna do nothing. This muscle up under the fat, G. You gotta transfer that shit. Nikki said to go to the DR and get that fat transferred. Dudes do it too.
Do it where?
You know,
where
dudes
where
go
you
get
the transfer to.
You know, dudes go
The
get
back?
liposuction out their body too, right? You know that, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. That's how they get all them abs and stuff. That's how they get the six pack for sure.
Niggas be getting liposuction out their
They get
thighs.
look, they get liposuction and then they get these implants to make it look like they got the six.
Oh, that's
They
whack.
make real six pack.
Cats be doing that for real?
They do the chin.
Oh, that's whack.
Yeah,
Oh,
they do all of this right here. Man, you better watch the show
no.
Botched, okay?
Oh no, that's
you gotta watch
whack.
the show Botched. They be doing
So
it.
cats out here getting the LL Cool J
Shit.
Nelly chest plate for real.
Absolutely. He might have a chest plate.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
that's whack.
Yeah, they do.
Oh no.
Somebody said fupa. You know what it is? The fat under the area. The upper area.
Under the what? It's right here. It's right here above your cooch.
It's the fat under the
Stomach. Nah.
area.
No, it's right here. It's the part on top of your pubic hair that's fat than a motherfucker.
You know what I heard? You know what though? Somebody called it BIP, and I said, "What is BIP?" The belly, that's in the pants area.
I mean, it is what it is. Some people can't help it because they like to eat. And they got sedentary jobs where they don't do shit.
Well, there we go.
How about that?
Are you marriable if you have a stomach
Like me.
area, midsection?
Like me.
This is primarily women, though.
Like
Ready?
me.
This is only for women.
You hear that though?
But hey, men do wear this. Men do this too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you marriable? Right?
Mhm.
Over 40, right? Just don't keep it over 40. Really not over 40. It could be any age. And you don't wear a waist trainer or a girdle with that little bodycon tight fitting dress.
Oh,
Like,
you know what?
Are you
Somebody
married?
like
Are
that.
you really married?
Somebody like that.
you think-
Somebody like to hit
That's
it
what
from
I-
the
that-
back. Somebody like to knock.
Here we go, y'all. He about
Y'all
to
got. You
spit bars.
got to understand, man. There's somebody for everybody out here, man. Ain't
It
nobody
is.
body shaming, but we just asking you: Are you
No,
marriable?
nobody shaming.
Like, is you just fucking somebody, or are you marriable? It's two different things, yo. You heard me? Like, so
Some people are married and have this going on in their life.
they let go. I'm gonna listen.
Do they
if-
let go,
if
or
me-
is it that the other
How about
person
this?
just really don't
I
give a-
love you. I'm gonna let you go, but I'm gonna tell you as listen. For this, you're gonna need to be in this 10, right? So I'm gonna need you to make sure you can fit in this size 10. Right.
Who's saying that?
I am.
The man is saying that?
Yeah, like I'm gonna let you go a little bit, but like, yo, I need you to get in this size 10. We got somewhere to go.
We got somewhere to go. So
Yeah.
yeah. In a 10.
Yeah, I need you to get right though. Like I can't carry you around the house if you're 14 and shit. I don't think I can do that.
You'd be surprised.
Okay.
Yeah. You'd be surprised. Because you can look like a 10 and be a 14.
No, you fucking can't.
Oh, my
You squeezing
goodness.
into that stretch because they make
You
all this
can-
stretch
you-
convenient
listen,
clothes
listen
to
to
make
what
it seem
I'm
like you
saying.
got an ass and all
You
that.
can
I ain't
look
with
like
all that
I
neither.
said you can look like a 10.
I ain't with
and
all these
really
punk
be a
ass.
14. I'm just saying.
Time out. I ain't with all these punk ass pants that make women look like they strapped and they really ain't. They got the teardrop booty. They ain't got that.
You can look like a 10, right? And be a 14. Literally, you can. You can. I'm just telling you. With and without the girdle. It's women out here, like, you don't even really realize.
You
like,
cannot be a
what
14 and look like you're a 10. That's
Yes, you
asinine.
can.
So in other words, you're telling me 10s can fit into 7s and shit
And
and
the 10
6s?
is probably looking like an 8. Yeah.
No, you got to be strapped.
Hey.
You got to be strapped to be a
All
10
right.
fitting into
All
a
right.
s- If you a 10 fitting into an 8, that look good to the motherfucker.
Look, I just
I
want to
know.
say.
I
wanna
know. I
listen,
know.
I
If you a
just-
10 fitting, time out. If you a
Okay.
10 that can fit into an 8, oh, Because you got hips.
That's
you got a
happening.
fat ass, too. You got a fat ass, too. Like, oh.
That's happening out here, real life. It's women that are 14s that look like a 10. Like, I'm just telling you.
No, 10 into an 8. That's different. Because I mean, you're a little petite, too, a little bit. A little
Not
bit.
necessarily. It's tall women out here that's looking like a
I
looking like an
ain't-
8
I ain't
and
with
they
a-
a 10.
I don't like skinny chicks like that.
They're not skinny.
Listen,
Whew. All right, I'll see. We got
off
some
wax, I
edu-
need to know your size. I want to know what size you is, and then
We
I
gotta
can
do
do
some
visual.
education. We gotta do some education. I gotta educate him, y'all.
You ain't got to educate me on shit.
Off the record.
I don't give a
Yes,
damn.
I do.
Listen, when you got clothes on and when you got them off, it's a totally different feel.
Okay.
I need to see what your clothes off, so then I can make my own decision as far as a woman and how she look. She could be a 14 and look bomb, black African goddess. You heard me?
I hear you. That's what you like. That's what you like.
Come on, Kels. We always do this. We an
Tell 'em
hour
what
and a
you
half
like.
in the
Look,
show
tell
right
them what you
now.
like. Tell them what you like.
All
All
right,
right.
all right.
So let's move on. Are you? So that's
You ain't got me
pretty much-
paid yet.
Anyway, that's where we at with the marriable segment. Listen, all I'm saying is, ladies, you know what? This is what I'm gonna say. Me, I'm the type of woman. I like to look good for my dude, like for real. Like I think it's just. I mean, because I know men are automatically attracted to that physical aspect. With me, you're gonna get it all. You're gonna get the mental. You're gonna get the physical.
Wait a minute. Oh, you putting yourself out there. Go
I'm putting
ahead.
myself
For
out there.
sale. For sale.
I'm just saying, you're gonna get the listen, cause listen, I was raised to, when I leave out the house, to carry myself a certain way, to look a certain way, to make sure I present myself a certain way, because you never know who you're gonna come across. Like years ago, my grandmother used to say, "God rest her soul, resting in heaven right now." You never know who you're gonna meet. You know, it might be a man who walk across you and see
It might be a woman.
I ain't with all that, but anyways. Might be a man walk across you, see you, and just the physical appearance is enough to for him to gravitate towards you. And he might say, you know what?
Good friend of mine, like Tupac, said, "Honk my horn for a hoochie with a proper ass." Oh, my fault.
So with that being said, that's what it is. But you never know, because this person right here might present
You
a
never
business
know.
opportunity to you
Okay, man.
based on the physical appearance.
You never know. I want to see this
They ain't
10
even-
fit
you
into
ain't
this
even-
size 8. Ooh.
It happens, trust me.
Ooh.
It's-
With some
listen,
heels on.
ladies, I need y'all to talk to
Ooh,
me.
with some heels on.
Tell him.
Ooh,
a 10
the 10 fit into
a
an 8 with
10
some
into
heels
an 8,
on.
A 10 into an 8 happens all the
Ooh.
time. Like, this is what we do. We make it work. We make it look right. Anyway,
I'm just
okay.
saying. Go ahead.
So you're definitely marriable if you can do that, right? For you?
Holla at me.
For you.
No. All right. So
All right.
I'm not doing Don't Worry About It. I got it because I don't feel like it. We're
Don't
not
Worry
doing
About
Why I
It?
Love Women because I don't feel like that neither. Your
We
song
know you.
gonna-
Wait, hold on. We know you love that 10 into an 8, though. That's what you love, though,
Man,
right?
if you a 10 it could fit into that 8 though, like, because I'm telling you, you petite, you kind of short.
You
like,
ain't short.
We
Go
talking
ahead.
about preference. I like what I like.
Okay.
I'm going.
You ain't got to be short to be a 10 and fit in an 8.
Short is motherfucking 5. Listen,
Five what?
I need you to relax.
All right.
For me, I'm 5'9", so my preferred height for a woman is about 5'7", 5'6", and
Okay.
she can be 5'4", but yeah, I can carry her around the house like 50 Cent. I just want to be able to carry her around the house.
In your pocket? Okay.
No, like this. I carry her
Okay.
in the. Oh.
All right.
So, song of the week for me is Tyrese, Sweet Lady. Would you be my lover for a lifetime? I'll always be there. When you need me, just call and receive me. That's it. You know what I mean? For Kelly, it's
My song of the week is a song by Molly Music. It's called "Loved by You." And
Loved by You.
The one thing the chorus talks about is just feeling so good to be loved by you. Like, okay, so Molly Music is like a kind of like a mainstream gospel artist, but he also has some cuts that are, you know, like on the verge of being R&B.
That's why I
type.
don't know this clown.
But he's based out of Georgia, And he's done a couple songs with Kirk Franklin, but I listened to this song.
Kirk Franklin, player. Is he gay?
I don't know.
I don't care though. If you make good music, I don't care.
But listen, this song that he did is with Jasmine Sullivan. Now I love Jasmine Sullivan. Those of you who are familiar with her, she's been like going strong for probably the last 15 years since she was 14 years old on Showtime at the Apollo. But she's got a hit with
It's a classic beat,
she's
right?
She's got
here.
a hit with you doing your own beat.
I mean, that's what you got to do on the beat pattern. I'm just doing the drum pattern. You need to leave me alone. That's a drum pattern.
But Jasmine Sullivan, she been in the gang. She got a hit with Bryson Tiller. Love it. It's Insecure. And it's like the theme song for the show Insecure off HBO.
I'm insecure.
With
Riding in the 4-door.
yes.
Hopping down in the black Sean John velour. Back in 2002 at Mayfair. Got the...
I was trying to give you a spot.
No, because I was going to
You know what? Listen, one day, like for real, I'm going to need you to spit like your whole 16 bars.
Spit my catalog.
You can spit.
I'm going to put some sunglasses on there. I'm out here like Cy-Hi the Prince. If I could be a rapper in the game, I would be Cy-Hi the Prince. He cold. Go ahead.
I don't know him.
Exactly. Listen to him. He cold, fam.
Cy-Hi the Prince.
Cy-Hi
I've been
cold.
listening to Eminem, though. I've been listening to his new album.
Okay.
I have been listening to it.
We done with Molly music. I don't do the Christian rappers that's like fake gangster. Go ahead.
No, he's not a rapper. He's a singer.
Whatever.
He's an R&B, like R&B type / Christian art. But I love this cut.
I don't
like,
fuck
y'all.
with all that soft shit. I might slap a in his.
All right.
Pull out the clip. Fully
Listen,
extended.
y'all. Listen.
32 in that bitch. I meant it. When I dumped the whole half a thing, drop low.
I want to shout out to my sister that's watching. Like, I appreciate y'all. Like, really,
we ain't doing nothing crazy.
I appreciate everybody that's watching. Everybody who likes and shares Confidence in the Clutch. Okay, and
we got shooters too. We got shooters. My shooter told me to stay low, put a thing over your face, aim low, hit everybody below the waist so they can't run no more. Pop them in the face. Oh, I'm cold, nigga. Oh.
You cold?
I'm cold.
All right.
I come on the track so hard you can't help but like it. You gotta like it.
Next week.
My new girl gonna be kind of dykish. She gonna bring something else. I like it.
Next week we gonna have
piping.
Look, next week we gonna have you. We're gonna have you come on and spit your 16.
I said my nigga girl gonna be kind of dykish. That's funny. I'm
you.
cold, fam.
I heard you.
I got high. I need to listen. I need to be on Too Short.
That's at the bottom. Oh,
that's the bottom grill.
Bottom grills.
I'm
gonna need you to share with the listeners what you talking
grill.
about the bottom grills. And then what's the other cut? Like what's the other
King without a throne.
King without a throne.
I need a queen.
He gonna.
That's why you got me pimping me out here. All right. So something to cook. Here's my thing. I got the meatloaf. Bet. I messed up the meatloaf because I bought the wrong type of ground turkey. But in my meatloaf, I put carrots, green peppers, and mushrooms in my joint, so it makes it extra moist. And it was a bad day for me, so I actually don't want to talk about this recipe, but it was good. Everybody that had it said it was good. But my baby girl, she critiqued me. Dad, I don't like this. Oh, baby girl said she don't like it. Daddy got straight to it, reinvented that motherfucker, and it was right after that. But this is a basic meatloaf ground turkey, onion soup. But I put 3 pounds. That's what messed it up. Usually I do 1.5 pounds, but then we always eat all the meatloaf. So I said, let me double it up. And it was cool. And then I didn't cook it in the oven. I cooked it in the crock pot because it was like 90 something. And my central air still ain't working. We ain't going to talk about that. Right? So, yeah.
Man, this take me back.
Yeah, you know what time it is. But carrots, green peppers, white onion, and mushroom. Food processor with the pulse. Zoom, 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 zoom,
with the carrots and the
zoom, zoom. Yeah, you gotta cut that shit down though. And put it in with the mixture and all that. Worcestershire sauce. I should have put some A1 in that joint and I didn't. Worcestershire sauce, but like I said, it was 1.5 pounds. It was 3 pounds. This recipe called for 1.5 pounds, and then it was it. I'm saying one can of tomato sauce up in there too, so you make it real nice and moist. About 2 eggs beaten, and that's it. Everybody know how to cook meatloaf, but with all those vegetables in there, it provides its own moisture. I call it the juice. So you really got to watch it because you got to pour it out. You definitely cannot cover it because the steam gonna add more juice to it. You gotta leave it uncovered. 45 minutes, 350 to 400. And then that last 15 minutes, get another can of tomato sauce thrown on top. Me personally, I like ketchup on my joint. Put ketchup and hot sauce on my joint. Yo, you heard me? And then that's it. And I made my homemade mashed potatoes.
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever used like the A1 steak sauce or any steak sauce?
I said that. I said I should have put some A1 in that joint, but not on top of it. I would have put it inside.
Inside, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, no
that
doubt.
Sounds good.
Yeah, put it on the inside. On the inside. I like to slide and glide. Oh man,
it's late, y'all.
I like to slide and glide. I like it inside. I like to hit that front feet high. I like to get it on the tippy toes on the wall. I make it drop it on the motherfucking floor, y'all. I make it.
I can't take him seriously, y'all.
Man, come on, Kels. You got me up.
Wait, tonight he done pimped me out. Okay, he done pimped me out.
Man, you got me out here tripping. Okay, come on, Kels. Let me get back. Okay, so
let's talk.
Then I made some homemade mashed potatoes. You know how we do it. And I used Greek yogurt this time instead of the sour cream. And I can tell the difference. I put too much Greek yogurt in it, but it's the first time I was rushing. It was hot for me.
In the mashed potatoes, you use Greek yogurt?
Instead of sour cream, because I put sour cream on mashed potatoes.
Because, like, I'm just thinking, like, when watching my mama or grandma or whatever, anybody make them, like, they use milk.
I use milk, too. I wasn't done once again.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
I'm a chef. Leave me alone. So I put Greek yogurt in. Of course, you put butter and milk.
All right.
Shit. That's Kelly, y'all. This is what I'm doing. That's what I tell y'all about these bossy, demanding, controlling women that ain't sweet. She's not sweet, y'all. Put it in the comments. She's not as sweet as she need to be.
Can you tell the listeners, like, when you make the mashed potatoes, how do you mix it up? How do you mash them down? That whole type of situation.
What word you want to call that?
Like,
peel the potatoes before I do it. Oh yeah, I got a nice special device. I don't have a mash. I got something else. That shit like a fucking sledge, nigga. Like, you know what I mean, like an axe, and I be up in that motherfucker, beating it up. Shooting up the club, never skeet it up if you ain't got on a rubber dub. Even do you still need to pull out because it might be a microscopic hole in that bitch, yo.
Okay.
You hear what I said though, right?
I heard what you said.
You don't need to be shooting up the club even if you got a thing on your thing, man. Don't shoot up the club. Don't shoot up the club, man.
All right. Thank you for that clarification.
And that's very uncomfortable for a woman when you do shoot up the club because that shit drip out for a long time afterwards. But okay.
Yes.
I'm trying to help everybody.
Hey,
you are. I don't believe in that.
You are sharing with our listeners what they need to be doing.
With some corn, okay. But the real shit is stop buying shredded cheese and being lazy because they be putting wood pulp up in there and all types of other shit. Get your block of cheese. That's natural, and shred it yourself. But you got to make sure on the shredder, on the outside where you finish shred it at, spray it with an olive oil spray, and on the inside where it's coming through so it falls nicely, baby.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
That's it.
I didn't taste that, y'all, but listen.
Sure on the fuck
I've had this cooking before, and it's delicious. Like, when he says he's a chef, like,
I'm cold for real.
He's a chef. He's really, really good.
I'll turn your weak ass meal into something great.
I mean, he got his friends calling him to last week. We talked about a friend calling to, have him cook a dinner for a wife's birthday dinner, just a birthday dinner, just an intimate birthday dinner. So that speaks volumes. So yeah, I mean, the food is good. I'm gonna tell you, y'all, right off the bat. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is what it is. He's the truth. So absolutely. So,
okay.
But
guess what? You know how close we are to another long, stupid, dumbass show for no reason.
We still got people watching us right now, which is good.
Ask them if they want us to go then.
We at the end right now. We're gonna talk about some stuff next week, though. Seriously, we're gonna go in next week.
I just want to let you know we at an hour and 44 right now.
But listen,
we have fun.
We have fun. We talk about some good stuff. I think. Listen, I had some people post questions.
Where they at?
About the whole "Are you marriable?" piece. So we're gonna add that to the next show.
Why we didn't talk about it? Why you got the phone and you ain't handling business, man?
We're gonna talk about it next week. We're gonna throw it out there.
I need a guest
co-host. One of our
co-host.
listeners gave us a question. I'm just gonna throw it out there. We're gonna talk about it.
Guest co-host.
Okay.
With you.
All right.
We're going to put them on the phone so we can do our thing.
Okay, cool.
You know it's going to be a woman.
So, it could be a man. I'm cool with that. Man or woman, it don't matter to me.
There's only one king in this motherfucker.
King without a throne.
King without a throne, baby.
Ow!
Y'all see this shit. We don't do nothing but have fun.
We just have fun. We appreciate y'all watching us, listening.
I love Kelly.
Please
Kelly,
subscribe.
I love you.
I love you too, because
Thank
you the bomb engineer. You the bomb co-host.
No, fuck all that. I just love you just because you are Kelly.
I appreciate it.
Not what you do, because who you are.
I totally appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you. Because I try to do my best with this. I try. I was a little off key. I ain't have my devices on.
We ain't talking about that. I love you for being Kelly. That's it.
I appreciate it.
That's it.
Thank you. I love you for being Donald,
Thank
co-creator, engineer, Confidence in the
She
Clutch
just gotta
creator.
She got to do it.
Listen, y'all. If you want to talk, if there's a topic that's a burning issue for you, you talk about with your girls, you talk about your homeboys or whatever, please post that question. Because we're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
We want to talk about it. Because we know there's some things that you have that you talk about with your friends.
Yeah.
We want to talk about it too on Love and Fair Discussions.
Yep,
Podcast with Kels on Confidence in the Clutch.
If you mad your man have an orgasm too quick that's cause he's excited to you, you might got some good cooch. You talked about it earlier about how women know they got good cooch if a cat have an orgasm way too quick. And that means he's anticipating it and he likes it so much that once he get into it, he can't control himself because it's that good to him. And he's probably sensitive on the tip of his penis. So y'all need to figure out how to make that work for him. So
we're gonna talk about that on the next episode.
No, I'm just.
Oh, you just throwing it out there. That's like.
That's an alley-oop.
Yeah. Shout out to my sister that's watching, my older sister. Like, she's totally watching. She loves this show. She loves the chemistry that we have. She loves everything that we talk about. You know what I'm talking about. I love you, boo. So, but thank you for everybody that's watching. Like and share, right? Subscribe to Apple Podcasts, Confidence in the Clutch, Love Affair Discussion Podcast with Kels, okay?
With Kels. That's her.
If you are on Facebook.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Go ahead. If you're on Facebook, at Confidence in the Clutch. But Kels, if you look at the title, the Love Affair Discussion with Kels podcast, I ain't even in the motherfucker. So, this is her show.
You're Confidence in the Clutch, though.
Everybody know that. But listen. And your man might have an orgasm too quick because you stressing him the fuck out and the relationship is too stressful. He can't perform with your ass.
Oh, wow. We're going to talk about that on the next show.
How about that? I had to do it.
We appreciate y'all for watching. I thank you for watching and staying on with us. Post the questions. You got something you want to talk about, burning issue that can be part of our question of the week or our love Q&A, please post that question. Comments. We thank you guys for watching and we appreciate it.
Talk about that chick that always wear them pants that's too tight at work on purpose because she's trying to get the dudes. Talk about the chicks the women that work. You know what? The women that work at a desk, you got to come in and you looking down at them, but they got the girls out to play all the time. And as soon as you come up, they want to do this and cover up. Like, I'm looking at don't act like I was looking at your titties. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You did this when I come, so of course I'm seeing you doing this, or you walking with the chick and her titties all out like this, and she got the damn little punk ass sweater on that don't close, and as soon as you come up, she want to do all this, like you looking at her titties, so everybody else around can make motherfuckers think you a pervert, punk ass bitch.
We're gonna talk about. We can talk about that on the next
episode. That's real shit. That's real shit.
I appreciate that. Is real stuff.
Shit. Fuck them.
We're gonna talk about that.
They be tripping, fam.
Y'all post.
They be tripping. We up out this motherfucker.
Thank you for watching.
That's it,
Love
man.
y'all.
We up out this motherfucker.
This is LAD Confidence in the Clutch, presented by Confidence in the Clutch. Love and Fair Discussion with Kels. Thank you, y'all,
we get the fuck up out of here, man.
We out.
Fine, hit me in the streets. I got shooters. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the Clutch.